Hello and welcome everyone to part 44. We continue where we left off for the Iceni Let's Play of Total War Rome 2. And I should say I'm actually using a few new mods. Link in the description to my collection of mods. So if you basically want to use the same mods that I'm using, there's a whole collection. You can use all of them, or you can pick out the ones you like personally. I've re-enabled now Ancient Colours, which I was using prior to Caesar and Gaul coming out, but that messed up some of the units in Caesar and Gaul and made them all pink, which was absolutely beautiful, of course. So I've now re-enabled that because apparently it's fixed or updated, and I'm also trying out a special effects mod which also improves, supposedly gives more realistic blood textures. The only thing I have had to do to my settings, so the screenshot of my recording settings won't be accurate in the description anymore, but I've had to set my terrain to extreme because that keeps the blood effects on the floor basically. Apparently there shouldn't be too much of a performance hit with this, and actually the flaming torches at a gate have apparently had their performance improved, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this part or my Rome part or future parts of Sparta as well. I have got unlimited video memory re-enabled because I did try it with it off to see if that got rid of the stuttering, but no, unfortunately not. Some of you have been trying to help me with this stuttering. The thing I should say, it doesn't necessarily happen when I'm not recording, because I'm recording, and I know other people have suggested loads of different recording programs that I try out, but I've tried pretty much all the recording programs out there. You know, that are software based. I've even tried Shadowplay. They all have an FPS impact for me, or you know, they maybe don't necessarily have too much of an FPS impact, but it's still an impact, and it's still pretty much the same. I've done various benchmarks with DX Story, Fraps, Bandicam, Action, you know, Shadowplay, and they all pretty much come out exactly the same. So for the moment I'm just sticking with Fraps because I've got a large enough hard drive to store the pretty much uncompressed footage that Fraps gets, and that gives you slightly better quality, because then when you render it down you're not recompressing already compressed footage. That say if you recompress Bandicam footage or Shadowplay, it's already been compressed. Yes, it's already been compressed really nicely, but that will still add an extra layer of compression on there, so that does reduce quality a little bit, even though it's sometimes hard to tell on YouTube, because that obviously re-encodes your video when you upload it anyway. But it still will make a difference if you render it at a better quality setting to start with. So anyway, all that jargon out of the way, we are getting ready for war. Have this army here, have the one up here at Ars, which we've just moved back into position after dealing with the rebels. I need to bring my agent back as well, so we're just going to leave them here for a turn just to kind of replenish up. I've got this army ready. We're going to attack Iol with them. We're going to attack Ibosim with this army here, and then this one is probably going to come in from Iol and move up to Dimidi, and then from there we can continue pushing, and then at the same time I'm going to attack these guys over here. We may well have a war with Sparta soon. I have to be careful about that. Yeah, so I'm going to attack these guys at Corsentia, and from Syracuse we're going to attack Thapsus. So hopefully we should really knock everyone out, and I've got another army up here just waiting to be used. So things are about to kick off. I'm just going to see if there's anywhere else I really need to upgrade or produce some new units for. Oh, here we go. We just upgrade all these. I've got all these groves, and someone was saying, you know, you don't need surely all these groves and what have you across the whole province. You surely only just need one for the whole province, and like the rest could be farms and stuff. Actually, my food's going up, but at the moment I'm just pushing these up so they get to kind of the highest public order I can get them. Then I'll come back and essentially change them all back down to farms and agricultural buildings and like yellow buildings, which give me more public order and wealth. They do give a little bit of bonus, public order and security and things like that, so that's useful to have. But yeah, for the moment I'm just doing that. My economy suddenly had a bit of a kick in the arse, and it's going rather well. So we're going to end the turn there. We've got one more turn left on our technology, and then that's going to come through, and then I can switch it over to hopefully start researching towards the cavalry ranch, which at the moment I've only got one of those buildings in Lemonum. because I took that over from, what was it, the Averni that had that, and they'd already upgraded to that that high tech level of cavalry. So that means I can get heroic nobles, heroic noble cavalry all over the place. And somebody did say apparently, yeah, apparently you can get ambusher units. And I didn't know about this. Apparently you do it through getting the slave market chain all the way to maximum. So I'm going to check this out in a moment. See, there's still things I'm learning, which is great. And I love that. And perhaps this is what some people don't get when they watch my videos. They sort of say, like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's because I'm actually playing this as while I learn. And while some people might say, maybe you should actually play the game a little bit before you let's play it, I actually enjoy... I feel I learn a lot more out of these games by you guys watching them, and also by kind of like helping me out as I play, because you guys see a lot of things that I miss because I'm busy commentating and focusing on other portions of the screen. You guys notice other armies coming in from other places. You probably actually save my campaigns half the time, but yeah, I really like it because you guys have this ability to interact with me and tell me about all these new units I can possibly get. So yeah, thank you to the very kind chap whose name escapes me, I'm afraid, who told me about the ambusher units. I'm going to have a look at that in a moment. And also apparently you can get heroic nobles, I think, infantry, like I can recruit the bodyguard unit here. And the champions of Albion, we need a new tribal chief. Well, let's see. I'd like to choose one from my own family, of course. First of all, who are you? You're other chiefs, but you're actually pretty darn good, so we're going to bring you in. Heroic riders, because you're just so good. It's not heroic noble cavalry, it's heroic riders. That's what I want to get. Trait gained, construction report, lots of stuff coming in now. On the Del Marte are now at war with the Garamantia, so we need to attack soon before they start coming in. But anyway, let's have a look at that building chain, the slave market. Now let's follow this up, because apparently it's on the level 3 edition of this that you can get these ambushers. Ambushers, there we go. So what's so good about them? Basically, they have pretty high weapon damage, melee attack, charge bonus is pretty good, melee defense, okay, obviously no armor, but that's pretty standard. And they get a local garrison of ambushers. Let's actually click on them. What are they good for? Oh, guerrilla deployment. Oh, that's freaking awesome. So they can deploy behind the enemy lines. That's sweet as. Right, we're getting ambushers. I don't care if this gives me a slave pop. Oh, this is reduces slave population decline. Oh, okay, so it it stops them all disappearing everywhere. But I assume I don't need slaves to make this work. We're building this in Rome. Sorry, Rome, I was going to build a kind of a public order thing to help you out, but I'm totally going for that. Now, apparently, as well, there is a way. Is it this one? The ultimate chieftain, the Great Hall that lets me get heroic noble infantry, I think. Yep, here we go. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we need to get this all the way to max as well, which we've already got the startings of a Great Hall here. We need the War Horn, which is over here. Oh, it's only 3 left to get it. I think we were researching that and then we stopped. So let's finish that off, and then we will come back and start getting infantry drills, and then eventually cavalry tactics, get that horse ranch. Sweet. Okay. That's awesome. Suddenly finding there's more units to the Iceni than I first thought, which is good. I like this. I like this indeed. Right. Right. How are these guys? Are they nearly all... They are all replenished. Wow. And I've got this army as well to throw around. Well, Ibosim, they've moved all their troops out. I'm afraid it is time to declare war, chaps. You're screwed. Declare war. Call my allies. Oh, they've refused to join my side, and I've been joined by both those guys. Okay. Oh, we've gone by land rather than by sea, but that works a lot better for us. Let's fight this battle because I want to see about those new special effects and textures, because we've got a ballista here. Apparently the new special effects also affect the the explosive shots from these guys. Which I don't tend to use a huge amount of the time. I use explosive shots to disrupt enemy formations because they're a lot less accurate. Yes, they'll technically do more damage, but they knock over more men than they actually kill. But that's great because I find that's brilliant. If you want to time that perfectly for a good cavalry charge, disrupt their formation and then charge in quickly after while they're still trying to get up. Because since patch 8, I think it was, the Creative Assembly actually tweaked the time it takes for units to get back up, depending on what unit or what projectile knocked them over, which is incredibly realistic. So if you get hit by a really heavy shot or a big cavalry charge, compared to just being shunted over by a little bit of infantry or something, you're not going to instantly jump back up to your feet. you know, if you've been hit down with this huge cavalry, you're going to take a while because you probably, you know, might have a broken rib or two, or for whatever reason, you know. So that's quite nice. So anyway, we've got our army here. We don't have too many heroic riders. We've only got one kind of external heroic riders outside of my general's unit pool. We've got a chariot unit. We've got veteran riders, I believe, or are they scout riders? Can't remember. We've got 6 units of sword band, 5 of spear, 4 slingers, which are all nicely silver veteraned up. In fact, most of my troops are, which is why I'm keeping these guys. The Broadcasters Vanquishers. Probably butchered that name, but oh well. And we'll hopefully bring the enemy down. But yeah, those slings got a nice bit of veterancy there. Right, let's start the deployment. Again, I don't know if these mods that I've added on will affect, to a degree, the performance. So if we get a little bit more lag than before, then do pardon me. But also, yeah, I've got obviously unlimited memory re-enabled because for me I got more lag with it off than I did with it on. But again, the majority of my lag is due to the fact that I'm recording. I'm hoping to have an alternative way of recording up and running soon. But it's causing me a bit of problems getting it set up properly to record my commentary at the moment. So if I get that done, then I will never have this lag problem again, because when I'm not recording, I can get it to, you know, it doesn't really dip below 30 FPS, even in a huge engagement, which means I don't get the stutter. So these guys around here. And right now it's fine, zooming around here at about 40 FPS while recording, which is fine. Ballista! We're going to put you immediately on explosive round, and we're going to start the battle. Lovely city here, and I can hear some people coming. Okay, so here you should see there's kind of like the flaming trail to these, yeah, and it makes them kind of more fiery and then more dusty when they go down. Oh, yeah, he's on fire there. So it's more kind of a flaming explosion. Obviously those dust clouds probably worked on a little bit, but it puts up a nice little dust cloud than what they were before. So if you want to try that out for yourself, I quite like those fire explosions. They look quite realistic. And even the dust, actually, I'm coming around to it now. That's been knocked down quite badly. And that just looks nice. Nice and smooth. Hit them on fast reload, quick reload. I'm just going to pummel these guys into the ground a little bit. Oh, that had to hurt. That took him down a bit. Bonus versus infantry, of course. It does more damage than the standard round, but less accurate. Oh, that was right inside them. They are so dead. Yeah, so if you really want a nice accurate shot, you use the standard round. If you just want to cause chaos when they're all bunched together like this, explosive round the way forward. But that is looking lovely. And you can see there's a blood on the floor. The new slightly tweaked blood effects through the mod as well, which comes in with the special effects mod. Should look more realistic. They look kind of, the colour looks darker because it did look a little bit pale. Oh, and those flaming trails as well look really nice. And through the smoke, I like that. You get some really cool looking charges coming through that. In it comes. It's going to come right in our faces. So let's get them to focus right in the middle now if we can. I'm going to let them use up all their ammunition before I push on forward, because I don't want them to pull them out of formation for whatever reason. So obviously we've got the ancient colours on our units as well, and these mods are all seemingly working well together. But ancient colours, you know, just tweaks the look of the your units a little bit more, making them a bit more richer. I think the blues are a bit richer now of the Iceni, which is nice, obviously. So those flaming trails look really nice. The only thing that does need to be added in by this mod, which people have commented about on the Steam page, is that there's no apparently arrow trails for, or flaming arrow trails for flaming projectiles at the moment. Well, not flaming projectiles because these are, but flaming arrows, I believe. I'm not sure about javelins, but apparently flaming arrows need them added in. Let's try and fire one myself. Don't know if that's too far or not, but let's give it a go. Looks too far. No, it's going to get in there. Oh, that's going to be nice as well. Boom, right in there. Let's try another one. That flaming trail does look very nice and fiery. That's a bit too far. No, it's coming down. Boom. A little bit down to the left. Do love this mode. It gives you a nice view over the city as well, where you might want to go sightseeing after you've checked into your hotel. Fire again. Flaming pot of doom. Right in the middle of them, please. Oh, pain for all. And then I can just send in my slingers. But why are my slingers going in? Did I accidentally give them an order? Are they just... if I didn't... I probably did accidentally gave them an order, but they're just like, I want to fight them. Let's just move in here. Just right in against these levy here, ideally. And I'm going to bring the sword band up behind them. The spears, we're going to send it over here. We'll try and bring the chariots in as well, because they're just so much fun to play with. So move all the troops on in. In they come. That is totally fun, because we're moving in with the forces of doom that are my sword band and slingers. Let's get them all in position. I've got the chariots coming in over on the left as well now. Let's see what my slinger's range is. Oh, they're already firing. Good. Give them quick reload. And come those slinging shot little bullets, I guess you'd call them, which are tearing apart the levy spearmen. Once they kind of break the formation, they really start tearing it apart. I just love the ragdoll effects you have here. Just the being flipped over. I'd love to have seen that caught in like motion capture. That would have been fantastic. Like just see them like having to throw themselves over. And these javelin men are with those little shields. They're not. We're just going to aim lower than them and take them out by the ankles. So I'm now just using. I'm not even going to, go in against them. We don't need to. I've got javelin men over here, which I'd love to send my chariots in. Let's just have a bit of fun over here. Let's use the flaming shot. Just to see what their projectile trails look like. They've got quick reload on. Oh, yeah, okay, so they definitely need a... We're going to charge on in, because otherwise we're going to take out my chariots. So yeah, flaming projectiles of javelins and arrows need a tail on them, as such. But bar that, they are looking pretty darn good. We've now charged into them with the chariots, which did take a few losses, but there we go. They're shattered. Slingers on these guys now, please. It's the general's bodyguard. That lovely sound of the slingers going there, and my chariots are just going for it now. Let's bring them round the back, capture the point, and then flank round these guys. Although these guys are now wavered and broken. Chariots, do your thing. They've shattered. That should break this unit and we'll have a victory any moment now. Oh, there we go, flaming shot. So it does look quite odd, but hopefully that's going to be fixed soon. They just need to add in a projectile trail for that, but bar that, the effects look pretty darn awesome. We lost 5 men. Sweet! Which were my chariots. 160 kills by the chariots. Those slingers, they did pretty good across the board. 546 by the ballista. Well done, flaming shot, which did look very, very nice. So we've taken our first step to bringing down the Garamantia or Garamantians, and we will raise because that's the Iceni way. In fact, I want to have a look at the number of things I've actually raised now. Raise or sack 12 different settlements. So that's the major thing, and that's my prime objectives. I will get trade goods because that's a bonus objective. I'm not going to get this because I don't have all of Dacia, because I haven't pushed. They expect me to push all the way over here. Christ, expedition. hold at least one settlement over there. I could, you know, push from here, but that's a bit far, guys. So I won't get that bonus objective, but the next settlement I take and raise, I will complete Excelsior and get a nice boost. So at Ibosim, let's repair you or convert you to whatever we need, because I finally learnt that you don't need to repair and then convert, because that would be silly. What are we culture-wise? Okay, we're going to need to put in a little shrine, but we'll put in a little farm too. Let's upgrade that, upgrade that. Okay, so these guys are, well, they've broken their military alliance, which is good though, because it means that I can, once I take out the Garamantia and the Masalai, oh damn it, I forgot. My housemate from third year at university did very kindly give me the phonetic spelling, but I forgot to check it before I started recording, so my apologies, Henry, I'll sort it out for next time. We won't be able to get trade actually with some of these guys, they're looking a bit friendlier now that I've started conquering. But yes, this is good because it means the Gatuli hopefully will, well, okay, I don't really want to go in a naval battle, I want to go in via land. And we're going to fight this as well. But yes, hopefully this means that once I defeat the Garamantia, I can turn on the Gatuli, and because they weren't allied to the Garamantia because they chose to side with me in the last war, they shouldn't intervene, which is good. The only ones I'm kind of slightly going to be probably annoyed by are the Nasamonis from, well, over by sort of in Egypt. If they start kind of raiding me and sending a few little ships along, that could get quite annoying. We can probably broker a peace with them. I may try and do that after this battle, in fact. Just to get them out of the way, essentially. Let's start deployment, because I don't need to go to war with them just yet, because essentially after this big war in kind of in Africa, North Africa, I want to, or at least the western part, I want to then turn and send some armies north and go through northern Europe, defeat the Germanic tribes that are up there. That's where I want to be going next. So much heroic cav, so splitting them into 2 units to flank round. We're going to have one all the way over here with my general, and this cav is just so awesome, the heroic riders, and the other one's over here. So let's go, go, go. These guys can push in. Can't even see the enemy. They've got the majority of their troops coming in here, so we're just going to push, if we can, straight for the square. Send my swords along like that. Spears like that. It's a bit of a mess. Oh, we've got a garrisonable building. Garrisonable building. This one you can garrison. I want to totally put some slingers up there. So sending some guys to the beach for now, and we've got my cavalry over here, which can probably start taking out some of these javelins. But it looks like they're trying to actually swing around to attack my cavalry. So I'm going to bring my cavalry just a little bit further inland so they can't actually hit me. The cavalry here, we're going to... Oh, what have we got? Here we go. We found some enemy units. Some javelin men. It's just those guys there. Let's push it. Oh, no. Here we go. Okay. We found the enemy units. They suddenly appeared. So I'm not going to push all the way up on them there. We're going to send a chosen sword band along here to the javelin men. Get my slingers in front, and then we can slowly push on forward. Okay, and we're now going to push up with my cavalry over here to raid the javelin men that have come along the shore. We need to do, obviously, quick charges, because otherwise we'll take a lot of damage. And I don't want my general being killed, ideally. I have to be careful that more of them are coming along the shore now. We can take them all out. That stops a lot of their reinforcements coming on in. Right, we're going to go after that tribal slinger unit there. I'm going to turn on this unit that's come up along the shore. Charge, guys. Charging them down here as well. Once we go through these javelin men, we're going to go through into the next unit. Okay, the charge on that is going to kill the general and break them pretty much straight away. We can turn on the next unit as well now. We've gone straight through 2 units here. The general over here should be dead. Yes, it is. Bring the cavalry back over here. We've destroyed those guys. Go after them now. We've lost 1 unit from my general's bodyguard so far. 2, 3 more, 4. Being hit by these guys, so in we go. As long as you don't kill my general, I'll be fine. And we're good. We've got these guys coming off their ship now, which we're going to turn this unit down to hit. Okay, so let's have a look along the battle map. Okay, we've got them formed up here. So swing in with the chosen sword bands. Bar that unit on the side though. This one I want going along the coast. Pull these guys back up over here. My cavalry, we can flank round and smash the guys that are over here. I don't know if they pulled away yet though. Headhunt and Frenzy as they go in. Frenzy, Headhunt all the way. I'll see if I can get some slingers up here. Just because that's going to be so much fun. Let's get the slingers up there. 2 units I'm moving in. Spears, up you come. See if my cavalry over here is going to come up against any resistance yet. They're being hit by these javelin men. We need to get them off the coast. Left them there too long. They'll thankfully replenish rather quickly, but we need to get them back. Oh, they've got more guys here that have landed. They're all javelin men. Found our next target, boys. Finish these guys off here. Pull back with these guys actually. I'm actually going to pull back with these guys here because I want to kind of force the enemy to come to me where I am here, because they're trying to all get up on this building here, and that'd be awesome. Because yeah, they're coming in over here, and I just want my guys firing from the walls because I've never been able to do that yet. What are these guys? Javelin men, attack. The cavalry can come in here as well. Send my next unit up as well. Bring these guys down, or at least to like here. Because they're under fire. We want to pull the chosen sword band back. Slingers though firing at these guys as they go, and they should start slinging soon. Yes, they are from up on this building. It's just so cool. Sling away. Why are they going down? Oh, because they've got skirmish mode engaged. Okay, well we've had fun with that at least. So let's charge on in. Bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. Conquer the square. Are there any spear units left? No. Cavalry go nuts. Meanwhile, my slingers are just destroying these guys from up on the walls. This is awesome. In goes the cav. Come on, in you come, second cavalry units. Just destroyed them here. Probably got a few friendly fire kills from my slingers, but totally worth it to get them garrisoned in this building. Totally awesome. And in comes my general, and we have another decisive victory. Hurrah, we lost 76, so 5 friendly fire kills. Not too bad. Take that. A lot of kills obviously by the cavalry there. Pretty much slingers doing reasonably well once more. And Isle is mine. Well done, men. Well done. And we raise, and that should get us the Excelsior objective when we end the turn, because we've now raised 12. And we're going to bring this army in forced march. No, 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 no. Come across by the sea. There you go. Okay. Right, next turn we can push and attack there straight away. I'm going to bring these ships to actually hold here. And I'm going to send my spy up over here. Try and damage them before they come to us. Just poison their wells, just start making them all rather weak and upset. I'll... We need to convert you, but I don't have enough to do that just yet. Sorry, I raised you as well. Oh, and. Every time I forget this. Trivorium. You guys have probably been going, Trivorium! Trivorium! I forgot it so many times last time. Trivorium, I'm so sorry. You need to build something. Okay, I'm going to cancel something because I'm not having you descend into... cancel the upgrade of the fishery there. I'm not having you descend into slums again. I've remembered. What do we actually want here? We probably want a public order, a sacred grove, because you're on our front line here as well. And this province generally isn't too happy. Right, with that done, actually, we don't need to upgrade the fishery. We can come back down here, and we can help out Isle. At least, let's convert these over to what we need them to be. Barbarian Hamlet, I think that's all we're going to be able to do. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. So that's that. Those armies there moved. Army from Arse. That just sounds so wrong. We're not going to have you in ambush, we're just going to have you normal mode, bring you over here. We've got this fleet over here. We are at war with these chaps again. Sparta's pulled back, so that means I can assault these guys. And in fact, I'm gonna move in here and then see if I can go into fortified stance. No, I can't move too far. Well, it basically means we have to fight these guys now. Let's use my agent. Can't use a military scepter. Damn it, because I don't have enough funds. Well, we'll go for it. But we're going to fight that next time. That'll be the first battle we'll see. This is quite a large, capable force. So, thankfully, these guys are my chosen units, chosen sword and spear, and we got the druids there as well. I'm going to encircle because we'll fight that next time. But I want to see if I could get peace with the Nesamones. I doubt we're going to be able to do that because I don't have any money to bribe them with. Oh, chance of a success high. Okay, there we go.
Do not expect fine words.
Let's see if those guys that wanted some trade. These guys seemed very friendly all of a sudden.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
Yeah, there we go.
I am humbled by your honorable word.
Be welcome.
And the Cimmerians, all rejected.
You would not sell much
Oh,
in our
they're not
marketplaces.
too happy. These guys are relatively happy though.
I look forward to your wisdom.
There we go. I should have probably done that for some money then, because that was incredibly high.
You honor us with these terms.
Oh well, that's fine. Let's have a look at our income now. 1,400, nice. I know we've taken Isle as well, but that'll work well. So, okay. Ready to fight this battle next time, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed this part. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my GamDS reviews if you've got some time and looking for some new gaming gear. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter to join the Pride, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.